Om Sarvakaya Dharmasya Sarvadharmasvarupine Avatara Varishtaya Ramakrishnaya Te Namaha. I have to pronounce the Swami Sri Viswanathan Maharaj, who has come all the way from Himalayas. Namaskar to all of you and welcome to this workshop on value creation. I know how important it is for all of us, IT professionals, that Sunday is probably the only day we want to take easy and slack, but yet we have taken time to come here for this workshop. That shows the eagerness and interest in this topic of values. First of all, I get to welcome Swami. Swami Vivekananda has said, if mountain cannot come to Mohammed, Mohammed has to go to mountain. This was with respect to education. But today, a mountain has come to us, that is a mountain of knowledge from Himalayas. So I welcome Swami for coming. We have other speakers, Swami Viswanathan Maharaj, who is also there, will be coming shortly. He has come from Chennai. Swami Viswanathan Maharaj is the president of this ashrama. Dr. T.S. Mohan is here in the forefront row. Dr. Mohan, you would like to speak. Sri Gopal. Professor Kamapudi is arriving shortly, is on his way already. As director of IT Madras. And I also welcome Dr. Sri Viswanathan, who is kindly agreed to be active on this program. So the objective of this workshop is really to understand how values can help us lead a more satisfying career and face challenges. Some people think that it's enough to have good acquisitions, technical knowledge, or project management knowledge to have a successful career. But yet we find that many people find it very difficult to manage challenges during their career, such as managing the people, motivating their teams, facing a tough customer. We also find that there are instances where people get depressed when they get laid off, and there are many cases where people are committed suicide. So all this shows that just IT skills or project management skills are not sufficient to really lead a satisfying career and to handle challenges, not only in career but in life as well. It is here that human values like courage, patience and perseverance, humility, concern for others, honesty can help us to address these challenges. We can take a large number of examples to demonstrate this fact. I would like to, and there are so many examples of characters in our epics like Ramayana, Mahabharata. From there you can see how there are good characters and bad characters, and how the good characters who had great values ultimately succeed. But I would like to give a couple of examples, 3 examples of how values have really play an important role. The first one I would like to give is an example of Swami Vivekananda himself. He has said at one place in one of the books here, that I am going to read out for you. He says, once when I was in Varanasi, I was passing through a place where there was a large tank of water on one side and a high wall on the other. It was in the grounds where there were many monkeys. The monkeys of Varanasi are huge brutes, and are sometimes surly. They now took it into their minds not to allow me to pass through the street. So they howled and shrieked and clutched at my feet as they passed. As they pressed closer, I began to run. But the faster I ran, the faster came the monkeys, and they began to bite at me. It seemed impossible to escape. But just then, I met a stranger who called out to me, "Face the fruits." I turned and faced the monkey and they fell back and finally fled. That is a lesson for all life. Face the terrible, face it boldly. So I think this is very clear. Many times people are afraid to take challenges, and this kind of quality of having the strength of mind plays a very crucial role. The second example I would like to give is that of perseverance and patience. We all know that Thomas Alva Edison came out with the element or the material that we light the electric bulb. But maybe some of you may not know that he had tried more than 10,000 times to find out that particular material. And he said that every time I failed, I didn't come the failure, but I discovered that this particular material does not work as an electric element, bulb element.
So that kind of attitude, that kind of positive approach and not giving up is also essential for many of our IT professionals to succeed in their career. Finally, I would like to give an example.
Experience. Once I was a project manager
Called Qualex. Qualex is a subsidiary of a company called Kodak. Many of you may not even heard of it because now the Kodak films are no longer there. But about 20-25 years ago, we didn't have the digital cameras. So we used to have this film rolls and analog pictures. So we used to click pictures, give the roll to the shop. The shop would take it to a lab where it will get processed in a chemical bath, get printed, and then gets back to the customer. So Qualex was a subsidiary of Kodak, which used to do this printing business. And we were developing software for them, maintaining software for them. It was almost 2-3 months, and we found that the software that we were delivering and maintaining had a lot of defects. And when we did the root cause analysis, we found that we did not have the sufficient domain knowledge about the process that is being followed in that organization, how the films are collected, how it is processed, how it is printed, and how it is shipped back to the customer. So I went back to the client and said, but this is our problem. I was forthright in that, and they appreciated it. So I requested them to conduct a series of training programs over the phone for the next 4 or 5 weeks, and using that, we were able to learn and understand the intricacies of the processes. And subsequently, over a period of time, over 2-3 months, we found that the quality was excellent, and the customer really appreciated the improvement that we have made. So I think it was our openness to accept the fact and to suggest the solution that helped us to solve the problem. So I think this kind of being straightforward is also sometimes helps in solving problems. So it is not that these values, these good qualities are not known to us. We have learnt it in our childhood, from our parents, from grandparents, from teachers, and so on. But I think somehow it has got buried somewhere, and we are not able to bring it forth in our life. So I think this workshop on human values is an opportunity to rekindle, revive those qualities in us and bring it forth in our life. I would consider this workshop a great success if at least we can take one value and actually implement it in our life after we finish this workshop. With that, I thank you once again for coming for this workshop, and I hope that you'll have a fruitful day. Thank you.
Thank you, Viswanathan ji. We will now have the formal lighting of the lamp. So I request the Swamis of the order to please come and light the lamp. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.